So, hello, what's up? Ooh, haven't updated in a while. So today I did my 9th shot. So I'm guessing that's 8 weeks. Or 10th shot, 9 weeks. Who's counting? Monday coming up is my 2 months, so this is my voice 5 days before 2 months on T. Ha. Yesterday I listened to one of my way pre-T videos, like before I even moved here, and I couldn't even fucking believe it when I heard my video that I just made. I couldn't believe it. It was like, what? Seriously? Nah. And it just feels like I'm sick, like in me, like when I'm talking. Anyways, so I went to the CLSC, the clinic, after work to do my shot, and I wanted the nurse to show me how to do it. And they said like, oh, just come by and we'll teach you. It'll be like, you know, super quick. So I go, and I go without an appointment because appointments are like before 4 and I work. So I went in, and the girl, I'm like, oh yeah, can you show me, because you know, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, I can't show you, you have to make an appointment for that, and I don't have time, there's 4 people, everyone came at the same time. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, we'll do it in my stomach, because that's where I'm gonna end up doing it anyways when I do my own shots. So I'm like, I'll just watch exactly what she's doing and then next week do it. So she's doing it, and I'm just asking her questions, you know, even though I've seen it done a million times. And because I have this subcutaneous, I think that's what it's called, the needles, the small ones, they're like that. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it on my stomach. And she's like, oh, you can go next week. I'm like, well, I start school in 2 weeks. I need to learn how to do it now because I'm out of time. And she's like, okay. And she's like, the reason why she didn't want to teach me is because it was gonna take time. But then like she gave me the needle to do it, to stab myself. I'm like, oh, okay. And so like I did it in my stomach, and I was so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna stab myself. Like, who stabs themselves, you know? So I just put it in. I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't hurt. And I'm like trying to pull the thing down. I'm like, why the fuck is it so hard? And I'm like, it's hard. It's like it's stuck. She's like, no, it's like that. I'm like, no, it's stuck. And like whatever. So I kept putting down and stuff like that. So eventually it went down, and it was hurting, but I was kind of just focusing my mind on the fucking white thing, that goes in, whatever. I was focusing on that because it wasn't going in, so I wasn't even thinking about the pain, so that was good. It didn't hurt, and I took it out, and I was like, whoa, it bled a bit, but it was the first time we did it in my stomach, so we put a Band-Aid on it, and I asked her to give me some of those needles, because the needles I have, it takes like 15 minutes to take the T out, and like, so I asked her for bigger needles to like take it out, and she's like, yeah, she gave me like 5. I'm gonna ask the pharmacist though, and she's like, never throw your syringes in the garbage. And I'm like, oh, because like I was gonna put the cap back on the needle, and she's like, don't do that. And I'm like, she's like, just throw it in the bin, like the whatever. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? She's like, go buy one at the pharmacy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hey, I got money. So I'm gonna have to find a way to deal with that. Yeah, so it didn't hurt, and I feel like I'll be good to do it next week. I have to put it in a 45 angle, and I'll put a video up for sure of me doing it, because, you know, for myself to see it, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so this is my lovely kitchen. I've never made a video in here before. I am currently cooking pasta, because I'm hungry, and yeah, that's my little shankety shank. What else is new? Thanks for everyone who posted on my breakup video, you know, the nice comments. I'm fine now. I mean, I'm depressed, but you know, I'm keeping my mind off it, and I'm dealing with it at the same time. So right now I'm going to eat and watch Lost for the rest of the evening. It's like 5 o'clock, 5:30, maybe 6. So I have a couple episodes squeezed in there. I'm at episode 11. I watched like 4 episodes at work. Haha, love my job. Yeah, so add me on Facebook. Go see my Twitter. Go see my live journal. And one more thing. I found that fucking blog. That blog that Butch puts up about trans people and stuff like that. Everyone's been talking about it, and I'm like, oh, I want to find this blog. I never got around to it. Then someone finally posted it on my Facebook, and I was like, oh my god. Pressed on it, read the trans blogs, like, of her talking about, oh, I couldn't fucking believe it. I got so angry, and then I took it off. I took the links, because I posted links on my Facebook. I'm like, no, because one of my friends was like, well, you know, it's getting me all messed up. And imagine someone who's unstable, you know? So I was like, oh, you're right, you know? So I took it off because of that, cause, oh my god, I'm getting mad thinking about it. There's no point in even, a stupid bitch has no idea what she's talking about. Anyways, don't go find that blog. You'll be depressed, and angry. I was angry for like 3 hours, man. I didn't even work. I was just like watching Lost and being like, I can't deal with this at work. So yeah, my pasta's boiling. I'll put it in. You guys have a great day.